Here we
That's
go
what
again.
I'm worried about. I mean, maybe not so much about the calling of the IGs. I believe the players should be able to do that. But apart from that, it's just
Single
ZETA,
Viper.
they had a really rough time against T1 on some of these maps. So if they can't close
okay,
out
let's
by,
see, because I think they did good to get 10. Let's see if they get more than 10.
Well, comfort picks all around, but we're going to see how
Can't remember how the
our
pistols
teams are going
went.
to be as we step into
I think
our
ZETA
final
won the fast
series, so we'll
pistol
pass it on over to our casters,
last time.
Achilles and Aserai.
Alrighty, here we go.
Okay, and we started a pretty good time. We might be able to get this one done before EMEA. We've got ZETA on defense, GE on attack, starting on attack with the single Viper. And we have a much better wall that splits B in half. Yeah, not too bad. So is this what they were doing before? Oh yeah, no, I'm thinking of the eco one. So yeah, they might be doing the same thing where they just did smoke over towards here and wall over towards there.
Some of them were the same maps, at least the side was
Alright, let's see what we got. I don't understand how you play this twice. Rossi, I don't understand how you play this once. But here we are.
Now just checks it completely. A quick smoke here though, but he doesn't get close. Just waits for someone to maybe peek out as seems like Global Esports do want to play that contact.
Well, there it is. Headshot contacting into Russ's head. I'm finding that first blood here, and also a ton of damage out here onto the members of GE. Lightning Fast down to 35, Polvi at 31. And this push
Blaze King
towards B
gets an orb.
Stopping its tracks. Benkai still on the lurk here. Cutting across short, drifting over towards his team to try to reinforce them here on this entry. Really deep trailblazing.
Got a sound. Dog to check this one.
Check left. So only sees
Dog
the one
nerf
player.
coming in. Couldn't see the other guys.
Go for that TP play. Look at how close the four
And
players
who would have
are,
thought
but
that they
That's
walk
why we don't
contact
have any
with the
movement here
solo
from
Viper?
Uran and Laz as well. Wary about it.
It's almost as if that's the only thing they can do.
Pushing forward. A little bit of damage here onto Depp, who tries to get the
Tell you
second
what,
kill.
though.
Make it happen, but still put down a little bit of additional damage. Hirodon is going to be clearing out that wingman.
No
The
HPs
man's
here.
into him, but he can't nail the
18
shots.
and 5. Keep an eye on the Viper lock.
Gonna kill a piece for those bullets. Does not manage to make it happen. Laz now arriving. As Yuran going to be going the long way around. Laz does find Blaze.
Has spammed him straight up through the wall towards spawn here.
they're about to double up.
That
here
was
on
one of the
Elbow.
low HPs.
Lightning Fast better be prepared with 5 HP. He needs that help from Benkai all the way from Hookah here. He does have an angle though.
Honestly,
so this could actually
Benkai,
still work for
maybe.
GE.
The only one that can win this. Good pause.
Well, Mike
Oh, that's
checks behind.
outrageous. Oh, the timing's outrageous.
5
HP?
5 HP. Can he actually close this one out? The
Yeah,
answer's going to be no.
a little bit unlucky with the timing there.
Will be able to take him down.
No
with the 3K
pistol again on
that
this one on the
appears.
attack.
Zeta Division will once again win the pistol to start things off.
Yeah, that's the one timing check though too from Benkai. Fortunately peeks or just wants to see if he's
I
going to
can't
flank
believe
himself.
I can't believe they pick
That
it again.
fadeaway shot from Hiron, so nasty.
Fast
as
bullet
mentioned,
as well.
Even able to break down the wingman, so somebody has to plant it for GE, and you saw as they were pushing up into the site, half of the
Okay,
two
four
players of GE
spy.
inside the site itself was
Four
like
spy
down to
comes
like,
in.
what, 20 HP, 30
4
HP?
stingers.
Pretty easy to deal with.
Straight up back over
pistols.
towards B
Less than
because
40
that's where the wall
between
is.
the two of them, but you can see now again, Global, they've been very willing to go for these 4 spies. Stinger might not be as busted as it once was, but still can do a decent amount of damage.
100%.
GE have been able to win out.
We've got one satchel to get through
As
this
Yuran
wall.
gonna be forced down off the top tube. Across the wall, Dizzy in hand, Blaze King. Waiting to open things up, and so far, not going to make their way into the site. Like
Okay,
initial rush, just
it's a
trying to get
question
pick,
mark
but
created
they don't
over
find
towards
one.
here.
Gonna
We
start
are jump spotting
shifting
it from the
back over
Viper
here
every so
towards
often,
A.
so
They can't really push,
not
especially
really a
when
heavy
they
question
haven't
mark.
got
They
any
still don't know if
control
someone's
on B
behind
long.
this corner.
If they go
Group
through
up
that,
towards
you
A,
can
we've got
see
camera,
Depth's there,
trip,
the kid that should just throw the nade
double
outside
showers
hookah
control,
really
and
deal
I
some
think we
damage.
have the DRX smoke in terms of the Viper smoke over towards site. I'm not entirely sure.
Line there, camp still is set up. Molly now lobbed in by Sugar Zero, trying to prevent
Oh,
that
there
plan from
goes
coming
little
through, and he
bro.
does so. Once again, the
And
wingman
delivery of the
being
spike.
disrupted. So now, wait out the Molly. Creep up.
TP
try to grab
comes
this
in
one
as well.
Fight to try and dissuade them.
It's going to be pretty hard to farm this one.
This time it's a bit of a safer
SA's
plan coming
the
through.
molly
He
comes
does
in
get
and no
the
one
spike
can
on the
swing
ground
off it.
now. The spot comes in. Benkai revealed, taken out.
I tell you what
range.
though, keep an eye on Russ.
You're not
Russ has
starting
made
things
a
off.
bold play over towards spawn, about to
Russ.
kill the Heaven guy. Does he get traded out? Did they check this?
Finding one.
Oh my
The
goodness.
killer on the Yuran now. Lightning Fast as well. Going to be getting rid of Sugar Zero. Up on top of the box, however, is Dab. Truck, I should say. Lightning fast balls.
Okay.
Yep, will be good for 2.
Force buy.
Scoop
I mean,
the
they
diffuser,
did
hand it off
alright
one
to
of
get a
his
plant
teammates,
here,
see
to
what
be
the opportunity
honest. I
looks
think
like the call
that's...
is going to be to build up towards
They
that
did okay to get a
showstopper.
plant.
ZETA not going to allow for that force buy to work against them.
GE got
G's
the
one of those teams
plant,
that
so
could
you
have
would
made it
imagine
happen.
with the
And
2-4
it was
loss bonus
close
sitting
in
around
a
3,
sense.
they would just go for
Unfortunately, Russ
low
got taken
buy and
down.
have a full buy
again,
next
I keep saying
round.
this in multiple games already when you're on bind. You have to get that backside control if you have opponents that have control on showers. And if you can, you need somebody on heaven. It supposedly was Russ, but he got dealt
change
with
up
so
of the
quickly
wall over
that you
towards
saw
A,
GE
and this
starts to push
is...
out from lamps, and then
This is the
because
old
Dev was on
Gambit
top of
wall that they would
APC,
use on
it was just
ecos,
easy
and
for
they would
him
walk
to take
up.
them down one by one because again they didn't
Short.
have that clear-cut
Oh,
position
Nats
at the
would
back
walk
of the
up
site.
short. Rest would go showers.
Russ looking to push forward, just takes a peek in towards Hookah and wise of him to back away. Unbeknownst to him, that judge would have been waiting around the corner.
This is much better from ZETA in terms of how they're playing
Man,
it
do
as
you still
well.
love the
Like,
setup here from
last time they were
Laz?
messing up, they were
They
fighting in
haven't
like this kind of
pushed
area, giving them the
into his
kills. This time, I'm
wires
actually
yet.
just seeing them play
They
far
might be
back,
able
hold
to
the
find
crossfires, hold over
Working their
towards
way
showers
forward,
heavy.
Point going to be cleared out.
It's actually quite nice.
Force off the angle there as the paint shells come through. Man looking for the plant, but Sugar Zero with a quick little twist.
It's
Managing
just
to
an
find
eco, so kind of happy
transfer
for them
over
to
on
get the
lightning
plant.
fast.
Smokes go in.
Classics in hand, limited util.
Got a late luck
GE,
from
can
your
they
end.
do more damage? Finally at the ready, going to be sent over in towards lamps.
Careful.
That does force Blaze King back outside and up front. Last finding one.
Last player
Step back
standing.
behind him. Peek in. Blaze King dead.
Okay, nice and
Cleanup
clean
comes
on
through.
this.
Sugar
Money
Zero within
is
3K.
good after this round.
Looks like the
3K
handoff
for
here.
everyone,
Still wanting to go for
and
that
we got
showstopper.
1,
Step
2
will have
armory
that
buys.
online here
First
going
buy
into
round for
number
GE.
4.
So
First
far,
full buy round, we
no
should say, for
real
GE.
threats of lineups from.
So far, they've hit
Global
every
Esports. But to be
site
fair,
where the wall
it
is.
the same buy for them. But even the force buy that they didn't really place themselves to do that. I mean, I understand that they need to take the site by force because they were on that force buy. But maybe this time they're going to be a lot more controlled or have enough resources to make that happen because they do have the capability to do that. They got lightning fast, they got Russ.
All over
even
towards
Blaze
B.
King with a mosh pit too.
Looks like we at least want to take
play
Hookah
that if
control
they
again.
can, which they have been trying to do as
Judge
they
is
were
still
relying
here
a lot
in
on the
lamps.
Windman plants, but Zeta's just
Heavy
too
push for the first
aware of
buy.
it.
Oh, what a flash out. Pole V. Flush up against the wall here. Definitely going to be able to find one.
Nice trades came in though.
Well, just
Lightning
equalized.
Fast did really
Finds
good.
himself
That is
too.
the spike
no.
though.
However,
And using their wall against them.
Spraying
No
away.
way.
Takes him very low. Even on will be able to get follow-up. Lightning fastballs. Blaze King here in Hookah. Looking for
Well,
a
there goes their
target.
first buy
Cannot
rounds.
find
You got to
any.
shout out ZETA here for doing something
Very
aggro,
swift,
for sure, on the
aggressive
first buy
round
rounds,
from the
kind of
side of
wrecking
ZETA.
their original plan.
As they go ahead and
And
move up
Blaze
4-0.
King
And this is one of the
used
things
his
that we've
ult
been
into this
talking
one
about
as
on the
well,
analyst desk
so-
in the last couple of days as Zeta's been playing. That
Man,
we're seeing
how is your rank getting 2 there?
more high-tempo performances from them where they're willing to really
Shout out to the
up the
judge.
ante rather
Timeout
than sitting
early.
back, much like we saw from them
And
so
yeah,
much
bit of a
last
rough
season.
start.
Courtesy of
Who
their
would- who would have
coach, for
thought?
sure.
Who would
As we
have
saw.
thought you would
And-
have a rough
and,
start
I mean, it's not like
with the
GG's,
single Viper?
you know, getting steamrolled here by ZETA. You saw Lightning Fast able
Again,
to
we
get those 2
I said
kills
that they did
coming
good
into
to
the
get
players
10
pushing out of
in my
B
view
long.
last time.
He does get flash,
Wait.
so he really couldn't
Wait,
resist Lightning
production's
Fast.
giving him 4
but
rounds.
ZETA Division's calls to interrupt and disrupt the setup that Global Esports are doing is just working so well for them. And to kind of put a cherry on top, they always somehow manage to find the spike in transition, whether it's in the hands of the wingman or some of the players of Global Esports. ZETA always forces GE to put in extra effort to
There we
pick up
go.
the spike once again and plant it on the
Almost.
site, which really is a difficult endeavor to do.
Yeah. Well, thank you, production. Got the right lower third there. And yeah, Global now looking to try to turn things around. I mean,
Wait,
already, I'm thinking back to when these
Okay,
teams
yeah,
did
that's fine.
first clash in their opening series.
Let's see.
We saw
we
Global
get
have a
we
pretty
get another
decent
buy
resurgence
into
despite
this
not
one.
being able to pick up the
Money's
pistol round. They were
out of
managed to
control
stay fine on
already
the
in
attack,
5th round.
for Bind is
for
not a
ZETA.
bad half at
We
all.
got
Very
Viper
deceptive.
ult, which
Defender
doesn't
sided
really
map
help them
typically.
get out towards a site
Right
unless
now,
you're doing the one over towards
you can find that
showers. And we've
magic.
seen one over towards
Big
long
part of that
recently,
would
which
be
looks alright as well.
Shut down Hiroron, who so far has been having a whale of a time.
And at the same time,
There actually a
Jake
word where this comp had
Colby,
good results in scrims.
know, do
Trust
Colby
me, I
things,
played
but
this comp
he's
because
0 kills at the
I won't go
moment.
into the
Man is
details, but I
not
played this a similar
able to
comp,
light up
and I
the
can tell
Bind
you,
map, at
it
least
does
for
not do
now.
well in scrims as well.
He's really
Trust
hurt
me.
that offense.
But sometimes
Global
stubbornness
Esports
prevails.
Are very much known for. I like this setup from Laz.
tripwires on both sides of the map, just to, you know, make your opponents guess where you are, and also assist your teammates on the side itself with it.
Oh, look at this triple push out here.
Every
short.
time we get a buy round,
Oh, yes, they
the
do.
GE,
And
they
Dev is locking
just
in
get
that showstopper
exec'd on.
behind him, is able to get the kill. Benkai now trying to take some free space over towards
Seekers
Showers.
goes in
The
as well, and all the
Seekers
Seekers are going to go
let
over
loose here
towards
by
A
Yuta.
as they hear. This is a nice
Russell,
kill from
little
Russ,
linger.
though.
Will catch Yuta.
Yeah, can't really get our
Oh,
showers
that's
that Molly. I
great
say
Molly.
as Polby
And it
sends
is
it
Polby
through,
trying to
kind of
jump
committed
up.
already.
Over on the side. Ends up getting gunned down last
But
with
yeah,
the kill.
with
Or
that
gonna
you
be taking on
gotta.
the way
Here's the
out.
problem:
Blaze
when you
King's
have
gonna
no
be trying to
smokes, you
build
gotta
up
take timings. You gotta take the
towards
risks
that
because
crash here.
can't really
So far, just that one kill
block any
equalized.
angles.
They were still set.
Watching this spot.
Looks like they're just gonna
Oh man, they might
try to
not
wait
get. They
out
might
the
not get
sky smoke
around.
here a bit.
30 seconds left.
Still showing willingness to look to play for this one. And all three players going to be observed.
20 seconds. No showers
20
control, so
seconds,
maybe
too.
they could get a plant.
Catch coming through off
Yeah,
the
we
0
got
point.
anything to stop this dude,
Wingman
bro?
going for the plan. Dap wanting to push and try to interrupt that one. Turns away from the flash. They interrupt it indeed. Blaze King now stuck behind the
Yeah.
box. Look, he
Nicely done as
for
well.
sure
Depp
had the kill
uses
lined
his
up there
ult,
on
2
the
away
Depp.
from his
Depp
ult.
comes
Sugar
away
0,
with
1
three.
away from his ult. Lost bonus is so fine for GE, so
Man,
they
that
can
was
buy into this
also-
one.
GE trying to mix things up, right? They try to set up some bit of utility for lightning fast on a main, on a side. Fortunately,
Could people be letting them win scrims? Bro, I would
Zeta's plan was to try to
tank
go
the scrims.
for,
That goes there.
I would tank
push
the
and
scrims
catch.
so heavy.
and it works out.
This is a nice.
Once they start hearing the setup,
Anyone
being
plays
thrown
this
by
against me,
lightning
I'm
fast, they're like,
tanking
"He's just
that
right
scrim."
across the wall with us.
They,
We just go for
I'll
the push
you'd
here."
make it look a little
Thankfully
bit
enough for-
reasonable, like
for
you
GE,
try and get
at
like
least
6
it's a
rounds
takeaway
or
here.
something.
They
But you
did
would tank it so
overcommit
heavy,
the-
man, I'm telling you.
the showstopper just to take him down. So at least they don't have to worry about that as they push into this next
But
round.
there's also a reason that tier 1 teams a lot of the time in their regions
not
at the
really
moment aren't
identifying
playing tier 1
anything here.
teams. But most of the tier 1 teams at the moment
No
play tier
info
2
gained
teams
for
in their
Global.
region. Not to avoid teams
Lead away,
tanking
a
it and
fake or just
pretending that their
call to push
comps are
back
good,
over
but
towards B. Seek some
more just
additional
to show
information. Dep has
footage.
been set here for a while. That guiding light telling him quite a bit.
yeah,
There's the first
lovely
kill.
one. And we can, if we
Getting
need
ready,
to, take the
Hiron
TP, but
hovering.
tell you what,
Fire,
Hiron
guys,
is hitting
9
some
and 0
shots.
now. Spike has been observed, dropped outside by Fountain. Bottle push forward. Benkai again just trying to
Yeah,
lurk,
it is
trying to
it is
linger,
the
trying
same
to
as
find
the Talon
any
thing
kind
for
of
it.
opening
It
that
really
he
is.
possibly can, but given the cash and 2 players left alive, Benkai and Blaze King likely just going to have to team up and find a nice little corner to huddle in.
I literally looked away for a second just to check something, and then everybody just gets killed by Hiron. And this is,
That's, I mean,
through
see,
the
Rossi,
nerfs on the
that's one
Sky,
way
by
to
the
get
way.
around it, though.
Sky, I think, is
That's
dubbed
one way
as
to
the
get around
queen
it.
of
30
find
seconds
B-long,
left.
right? You try to push it out. There's
Dude,
so many angles we can throw that
you
guiding
can
light,
still do it,
and
but you got to
one
be smart
misstep,
about it.
You know,
That's
you
the
don't
thing.
bait out correctly for your teammate.
And
all
you were
of you are
smart
pushing
about
at the
it,
same
so you
time,
kinda
no one's
did it.
hiding behind the wall, jiggle peeking. You just get hit by it, shot by it, and then people can just punish you unrelenting, and you see
Yeah.
that happen
10
here in
seconds.
this
And we got to
round.
save into this one.
And as you mentioned, just leaving
And
Benkai Blaze to save the
I mean, they got
weapons
so,
and
they got
hands
so
all the way
much
back
money,
to
they might
spawn.
as well just go for it.
Dep on the
And
hunt.
it won't be too scared of a
Nine.
Cypher ult.
Observed.
Well,
And
we have
Hiron
Cypher ult for next
again.
round,
I
but
mean,
again,
this
not
guy
too
is
scared on
just
this one.
laser
And the
focused today.
swing
Blaze
behind
10
is...
kills and okay, he
Ooh,
will be
okay.
able to give a parting gift
Free
and
orb.
keep his life
Right.
intact.
Okay, everyone focus up.
That's
We
about
got
the only
4
consolation
ults
that
right
can be
now.
found.
This
Look at Dep,
is
he
the
doesn't mind.
chance.
This goes
He's got
here.
9,000 in the bank. So many
It is an
players
eco
are about to
though,
be cash
so
capped after
I
this round,
think...
win or lose.
Wait,
And Hiron
is it an
currently
eco?
just got an infinite
Are we
KD.
forcing? It's not too bad. We got a judge with backup gun for the ult.
This is a nice.
Compute. Man.
Hero Ron
And
hasn't
this is-
died at the moment, 10 and
this is
0
just,
as well.
again, Zeta Division.
Just to
Oh.
put that in there.
I was just going to say, this is just Zeta Division.
And we have an anti-KO
peak
set up.
performance
The
here,
Zeta,
especially when
GE
you
with the
need to.
KO ult,
Holby's
Cypher over
already
towards B, Camera and
up
Trip
with
so
the
he can help the
judge,
boys out in terms of
up
these
with the
three.
showstopper, but
This is a
you
great
can
pause
already
from
see the
Dep as well.
tripwire
And I love
is
that
pretty
Dep just
much
isn't
set up
dueling
to
yet.
counter
He's
that,
just letting him get
in
onto the
just in case
site
he
and
tries
playing
to go for the
passive.
double satchel
Can just
through
swing
A
off
short.
of the trip. No one has to overstep. No one has to play like Zeta played last time
There
in
it
terms of
is,
dueling
Colby.
early.
Stopper.
Oh no.
The
And
trip
yep,
there.
gets pulled, gets stunned.
No
Oh, it
kill
goes-
though, so they kind of know no one's
has
towards
because
showers with this.
showstopper, you still have to respect this one. And now
Ult
gonna be
goes
dropped
in. Can they get a plant? That trip is still up, by the way.
Man
Spike
goes
planted.
for the plant.
Okay, and this is
Managed to get
actually
it through.
looking pretty good.
Little strike called
Grimult
down.
goes in, no one over
Target,
towards lamps,
no
so they
one
can
was
take that
lurking
map
within
control.
lamps.
We got Molly for after plant, nade for after
Best
plant, Molly
chance
for after plant,
around. Paint
Molly
shells
for
further
after
away.
plant. Any other util?
But damage coming through. The decay as well. Going to start working them lower and lower here. Polby finding one. Gets himself on the board, taking down Sugar Zero, but you're not finding that shower's controls. Polby will find a second. Lightning fast. Holding.
Damn.
Estimate the positioning of Laz. Finds the kill, and now Depp on his lonesome wants to try to deal additional damage if he
Yeah,
can.
no time on this
Well,
one
he
for
will
him,
be able to.
but they
He's
get
also
their
gonna run
first
out of
round
time.
on the board. And we
Try
can
to take as
safely
many
say
people
if
away
they
as
get a
he possibly
plant,
can, but
they have a lot of mollies for the
TP
after
gets
plant.
himself
It's
out
just
to
about getting the
safety.
plant and getting into
Global
the
Esports will
positions.
get
With this
themselves
many
around win.
ults,
Again, that
for sure
is
doable.
a heavy investment for Global here. That was, what, 3 of their players, a Viper Pit, the Showstopper, but again, all to set up for this one round. Maybe to swing things as well. And again, I have to say this,
Winnable.
Lightning Fast
Dude, this
in
is
the backline has been
when we
doing
had to
so
use
much
this, Rossi. I was
damage
literally
for
just like,
Global
guys, if you get
Esports. He's
2
7
rounds, it's a
kills right
miracle.
now.
Like
5
if you
kills
get
above
2
Russ,
rounds,
Polby, and
it's a
Blaze
miracle,
King.
and
So
maybe
man is
on
doing
defense
work.
you
So
can
if they
win.
find a contact, have
The
Lightning
dumbest
Fast
thing
right
ever.
behind it to assist. There's a good chance Global Esports can find the fight here.
Oh, the
Lovely.
triple.
Flash
Finding
double
entry.
satchel, 5
Finding one
HP.
Laz,
Can
trying
he
to
get
take
out
him
of there?
down. Low, but can't get the kill quite just yet. Your point goes forward. Laz spotted. Nade flying. The reveal is in.
I was going to say, how is Laz still here? And we're going to get the plant, and
Fast,
they actually have
collecting the
time to
kills.
get out of
Wave
here.
comes through.
Mollies again.
A fast hit catching Zeta off
Less of
guard.
them this time.
Global, like you said, maybe
2 in a row.
that's the round to get things
2
going
in a
so
row.
far.
We're getting there. That was nice,
that
though,
is
over
the
towards
case.
Showers. Double satchel. I think that maybe if I was Zeta,
yeah,
we
this
don't have to
is
fight the heavy
the
for
round
map control, but they kind of got
Global's
X-Ect on.
definitely looking for. Now that
Can't
they
be
can
too
play
critical.
that post plan and just play so far back.
Where did it sink by land? Oh, it bounced that far forward, I see. I say Polvy, he should have had him dead to rights with 5 HP.
But yeah, I don't think you need to play Showers.
The way.
I think you can just give them map
Fragment,
control.
however, does go out off the tap. Spots 1, gets 2. Can he get more? No. Russ will put an end to it.
Yeah,
That
and
is
the
going to
mollies
send
come
Def
down on
and
the
Yoran
site, 2 in a row.
back over towards the spawn. So Global
And yeah, if
finally
you're
able to get 2
if
rounds
you're
strung
Zeta on
together
this,
the board.
although I've seen them playing better than last time, I still
Polvy
don't think they
again.
need to hold on to too much.
Definitely a magician.
Too
That
much map
quick
control.
double satchel setup from
Crossfires
the
over
box
towards
outside
here can
Showers
be
into
good,
Showers
but
itself.
this one
You can
wasn't
already
too
see
much their
Zeta's
fault.
just,
This was just a nice
yes.
flash from.
We did not expect this to happen. Zooming.
Yeah, it was nice timing on this as
Perfectly
well.
timed turn on the
Yeah, it was
flash
actually
as
really
well.
well timed.
True.
And you can tell, you know, that's the
It's
kind
nice
of
set
play
strat.
that this has been really worked a lot over and over again from the side of Global. So very nicely executed. And maybe some steam here for Global Esports. We'll see if they can carry forward with it.
Yeah, but this is where you see Zeta Division have so much bank, right? Because even if they start losing these rounds, because they are
Knife
maxed
over
out,
towards
then they start
Showers,
getting the most
Brimmy.
bonus. There's so much to
Brimmy gets
kind
hit
of dip
by
in
it.
terms of the bank.
Yeah, and this should be
Still with the op in
pretty
hand,
good.
takes a quick
The
little
op,
peek,
you
managing
got
to find one.
you got your pick of positions of where this op
Now
is
it's
going to
just
be good.
moving over towards
Where do you want to go? Heaven?
Heaven here.
Yeah, why not?
As Lightning Fast
Can't get
has
out
gotten himself
Showers.
situated in
We
the
have one
cubby
smoke
next
to
to
block this,
teleporter.
but it can only be up for so long. When it goes up, you can watch Showers. Everyone else can focus on short. Flash goes down towards long. Hits no one here.
I like how Depp just, quickly repositions,
hold
not
strong
even
with the
going through
3-person
spawn,
stack.
straight with the satchel, just because he wants to be on that spot as quickly as he can, so that the rest of his
They get a little
teammates
bit of
that
map
are on the
control.
site
I
can
say a
just
little bit of map
look
control.
elsewhere.
We've got one in the
Of course,
cubby.
Best spot,
They're
I
going to
think,
cut
to
sound, wait for the smoke
use
to
your
come back.
showstopper.
Great
Far
potential
position,
pressure that they could
zooming
have gone
rocket.
to
Yes,
any of these
please.
positions.
Global Esports, they're going to be
Knife
going
goes
for the
in,
contact here,
hits
but
2.
they do. He does see the blades coming.
Yeah, and smoke
they
goes
wait
up. This
out.
guy can watch showers,
Couple
Showers and the
cooldowns.
other
Your
2.
point comes back
They
up.
do have
Yoran
mollies
is
to
gonna be
delay
sent
the
here.
plant, but they got
Then
hit by the
lamps.
knife, so maybe
Snake bite
they
in
can't
hand.
stop this plant.
Realize that there's 2 people there, and as well as one behind him. Well, now they certainly do. Sugar
Blaze
Zero,
King
however,
is-
going to be able to find Blaze King.
Brilliant.
The pop comes in. Russ
Blaze King-
sending out that null command.
I don't know how much util he had,
Stop
but
them from having
pretty
any
bold.
additional util to send their way. 2-man advantage, however, here for the side of Zeta.
they do have. The problem is they do have
They're
to
gonna be
make
able to try
hero
to
plays,
overwhelm these numbers.
in my
Benke
opinion.
went around.
Neural Theft coming
One
in.
enemy remaining.
That's a showstopper right at Benkai's feet. They know exactly where Russ is at. He'll be flushed
Okay.
out
Get up to
in the
7.
vision. Racking up another round, not allowing for Global
Honestly,
to get 3
Depp's
in a
up
row.
here is gonna have so much fun.
Depp with that operator always
Depp is gonna have
demands
so much
respect.
fun with this up.
Truly. I was about to comment that, Benkai realizes that we were stacked too much on short here. I need to find another angle of attack. And then lo and behold, out of nowhere, there it is. Neural Theft right in the face of the players of Global Esports. I was wondering when we would see any of the watch parties.
To switch
There
to
it is
another
for
BBL
ZETA.
game? Yeah, I think we'll be fine. This should be relatively swift.
Glad
They
to see
could.
fans
There
having
is
a
a
good time.
world where on defense it really pops. But
What's the next
ZETA are
step
at
here
least
for
going to
Global?
get a good amount on attack.
Right, it feels like, again, every step that they take, every move
Again,
they make,
it is a lot better
been
on
found out
defense
here
than
by
it is
ZETA
attack.
Division.
And I mean like a lot, because it really is not
Still
good on
caught.
attack.
See
Like
the
at all.
expression there. He thought he was
Oh, wow.
fine, but oh, he juked it. He sent it into the teleporter. What moment is that?
Did he? I thought the guy shot it.
In hand, Depp now has the
Spike
TP out to
down,
safety,
B.
and he will be able to escape. but
Did
now
it go in the
killing
TP or did
two
his mate
and
shoot it?
Completely denying any value from the Thrash.
Wait,
Oh
did it
my
actually go into the
goodness.
TP?
the Thresh went inside the TP, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, my
yeah.
gosh.
I
Depp still
I thought it got
challenges
shot.
4-2, as you mentioned.
I thought it got shot.
Re-peeks while there's a fragment being thrown at him.
Yeah, and G
Gets
don't
the
expect
kill
him
and
to do that,
exits.
too.
I think it's funnier if we
No,
say that
certainly
it
not.
went into the
Hero just
TP
holding a
though.
hard angle, finds one lightning fast with a quick
But I'm really
reply.
confident it
He'll
got
be able to take
shot.
him down, but
One enemy
Laz, not sure if he saw the top of his
Spike
head or
down,
just
B.
had a great sense. Either way, he comes away with a kill and will be able to get a second. Benkai gone. And ZETA now vastly improving upon the first time that we saw them on this map versus Global.
I go back to my point from the first series with ZETA and Global that I did mention how it feels like Benkai he was such a great player that Lurks in their last game against
Okay, both the
Bleed,
timeouts used on
but
attack.
here against ZETA,
Two
it feels like he
chances
can't
to
find
get
an
2
answer
more
against
rounds,
Laz.
double up the
Every
score.
single time he gets thwarted here
And if
by,
I'm
you know,
if I'm
Teacher
ZETA, I'm
or
making
whatnot,
sure
but
I
when he
never
lurks, he
call any
fights
of these
Laz, he
timeouts
loses the
because you
fight to
don't
Laz,
want
and
to
again,
give him anything.
loses that opportunity to flank from the other corner, and because of that, he's been so passive this entire start of the first map.
Second time
Why
out
do I
now.
hate KO? I like KO.
Having to be called
I hate
by
single
Global,
Viper.
not a position that you want to be in, but one
I
that they
hate
certainly
single
do find
Viper on
themselves
bind.
in.
I like KO.
The course correction.
I think
is not
you're
happening naturally.
misguiding my hatred.
So spin big time, wanting to get involved, get back here in the ears of the players and remind them of the game plan.
What is the game
Would
plan
single
now
Brim
that
be
you have
better?
just
Oh,
2 more rounds
5,000
left in
times
the first
better.
half. First half,
Win the next 2 rounds.
simple as if it's only as simple as it is as simple as that, but leading up to it,
We
Single
kill the
Astra,
Lasman,
yeah,
that's the plan.
it's fine as well. That would be better.
we're all saying that, but the highest deaths right now in ZETA has been Sugar Zero with 5, and everyone else is like 3. So
Okay, wall over
it
towards
hasn't
B.
been as fruitful
And the op
for global esports in that.
goes
that
over towards
regard.
Hookah.
Certainly not.
In front of the
We still
wall.
haven't been able to deal with Depp's
The smoke. Oh man,
operator
I
now
mean,
that
this
he's
is a
played up
kill.
right behind Euron.
Oh,
Okay, well, he's going
What's
to make
my-
a swift exit from this position.
just
Here's him
swung
coming
as it
in
went down.
behind. Ups the pace a little bit, but with the orb and the snakebite combo here, Yodan has his escape covered.
I do like that though. You know, just Euron making sure he doesn't get tagged by the knife, so all of his abilities, as you mentioned, just able to assist the team.
we got a trip on
But
site. We got a
they
Sky
do
Dog right
realize
now
that
that
he's
is
there,
clearing
so if
over
they're
towards
fast enough
long,
to
but they
rotate
realized
to
that they
A,
cleared over
maybe
towards
they
long
can
because they have a camera that spotted
out-rotate
this.
Depp, but
We have
he's
a person
already
that can get the
here.
kill off the trip.
Ready.
We get to the
Up on top
OP
of the
pulse that
truck.
we've been talking
Gonna
about a
have
little
Laz
bit in
back
terms
ahead,
of top
should
of
have an
truck.
idea
We've
of
been
it.
seeing
It's
him
gonna
use
be
it a
Dizzy
lot,
trying to lead the way.
and
The reveal tag onto one of
they
them
have a
escape.
very good chance into
Able
this
to
round.
outduel Laz there.
Very
Finds
good
the
chance.
headshot, opening things up, as well as the sight here for
Still no
Global.
plant.
Man now moving forward. Depp find one, takes down Russ before getting dropped by
Spike
Polvi.
planted.
The plan comes in.
That's what this G was kind of hoping for, you know,
Oh.
looking.
How many
Sugar
how many
Zero
mollies we
might
got?
have been given a bit of a
Double
gift here
molly
from
for the
Polvi. Looks like he's
octoplan.
gonna have the timing, and he
Nice
does.
timing on that.
Swings
They
in,
put
takes
Seekers
shells
in as
down.
well.
Yodan having to sprint ahead of this one. The Seeker helps keep him protected.
Yeah, here come the double mollies.
Mosh pit at the ready. Seeker still going. Yodan now. Last one standing here for the team. Tap on the spike, has to dip back out, however. Finds one, looks for the other.
Oh
puts some
my.
damage down on the lightning fast, swaps weapons. A little bit of spray. Trying to soften him up, swings back out, and oh man, lightning fast just playing around with time.
Oh my god, I saw the
Through
dink.
the box. 4 bullets remaining. Yodan gets it. Doesn't have the time
Close.
remaining.
Okay, 3.
Goes through the TP. 4K for him, but a third round for GE.
He
Knew exactly that
he had
was
a
going to win
chance
that
there.
fight, especially when you saw
He had a
the,
chance to win that
the
2v4.
dink over the
Last
box on
round before
short.
the switch.
But I was just about to say that was the round that Global was hoping for, that they can outmaneuver Depp as soon as they spotted him somewhere due to the
There's
KO
a nice
play
position from
outside of
Polvi though in the
Hookah.
afterplant.
They started getting that contact, And Global Esports here get themselves that round. They buy
Wait,
enough time
the ult actually went through the
to
TP
be
in that other
replicated
round?
again.
That's
Now
insane.
there's the showstopper in the arsenal of Polvi. He can go ham onto a site.
I mean, maybe just a fast attack in towards Hookah. Seems like the answer is going to be no.
Knife goes in.
0 point, however.
This is going to hit them
On
both.
their heads, and there it is. Shut down.
Lovely
Can't pull out
at
that
the
sink quite
moment, and this
fast
is a
enough.
free
0
site.
point. Completely denies it
Yeah,
away.
they insta TP
And
as
now
well.
going for the
Man, they're going to
plant
get
here
4.
on the site.
4's good.
Global
4's impressive.
again,
4 might be
very
enough.
strong position. Oh, Benkai. Ready and waiting. Gets himself his second kill of the map thus far. And as Global almost certainly have themselves a 4 and 8 half. Spot there from Sugar, onto Sugar Zero, I should say. Comes down a Sky Smoke. There's the bite locked in. And Benkai
Yeah,
will
I mean,
be
you
able to
gotta
get the
say,
wall bang.
you gotta say,
So
when
8
the
to
when
4,
the spike
ZETA
goes
out in
down,
lead.
the
A one-round
after plant
improvement compared to
util
the
is
last
here.
time that we saw these two teams face off.
Yeah, it's just them being less hesitant at
But yeah,
creating
the
that
spike,
tempo. I think
spike
because
should
of
be harder
the
to get like that. If I'm
timeouts that we've
critical
had
to Zeta
from
here,
their
which I think we
coach,
should
he
maybe
just
beat, because I feel like
mentioned
4
how
is
slow they were
quite a
going
lot.
in the past couple of
I
rounds.
feel like
They
there
were
were 2
playing
rounds there where
Zeta's
maybe they
push-out
shouldn't
game,
have been
and this
fighting
time
as
they
aggro
try to
and just
outpace them,
play
outmaneuver as
crossfires on
quickly as they
site
can. They just need
that can't get
some
blocked
key
by vision.
information. Again, figuring out where depth was so they don't have to deal with that first contact operator. Next is, if they can bait a bit of utility, sure, that's going to be good. And then now we see Benkai also adding in those better lurks. Like I mentioned, if he can outpace Laz in this lurk versus lurk, Sentinel versus
Can they get a
Sentinel
pistol?
bout that they've been having, this is a huge step in helping Global Esports string in a few more rounds.
Well, their work's still cut out for them, but Global rescuing this half just a little bit with these rounds that they were able to scoop up for themselves. So now they can kick things off with a pistol, perhaps the run back here on the defending side is going to be possible.
How effective is Lightning Fast going to be as that single controller? Pose this question at the start of this game. Especially when, again, they're going to be on the defending side, right? Because his smokes will be very much spread out across the map. You can see, I think, that the play is...
Here.
Wait. Has he not used his Toxic Screen yet? Yeah, he hasn't, so he is saving it, possibly for a retake.
Seems like we'll be doing just that.
Okay.
So holding it
That's
now.
little reminder. This is where we are with the pistols so far.
Yuran's in the meantime, just segmenting that A site a bit. It looks like we're going to have a triple
3
push in
pass and
towards
push
showers
towards here, and they're going to hear the camera at least.
for now.
You might think it's a bit of a bait. They break the camera over towards long. So GE creating a lot of pressure, like they could have pushed all the way through.
Lost in the exchange there, and Orb going to be taken away by Depp.
Yeah. Camera also broken on B-Long, so GE knows something's up. But because they started backing away, Zeta Division, as Laz hasn't spotted any forward lurkers here from Global Esports, they call the rest of the boys back, the team back, and they're about to hit a massive push.
This is going to be okay though. GE going to get early information. They already have 3 here. We're already about to have 4 people here.
But the only utility between the two
The
of them
numbers
is
are here,
Dizzy
but
and
remember,
Wingman.
the TP exists.
Same 2 players going to be spotted.
TP could be
Wingman
pretty good if they decide to take
is
that.
at the ready. See what the call is going to be. Right next to each other, Wingman going out. Depp, however, 2 quick one-taps.
They might
finds
not
the kill.
need to.
You
They
don't know
do
if
get a
down by the
nade
paint
kill
shells.
in trade, but there's
Boldy
2
does come
people
away
here on
with
site.
one there.
They're going to take the TP, aren't they?
That's just on short.
Yeah, they've owned it.
Forced out of position.
Okay, let's see what the Viper does.
Awareness.
Viper is a classic though.
Kill comes in. Now
Viper's
the
still
TPs
holding
come
onto his
flying
wall.
Through. Lightning Fast sat here on site. Jump forward.
One.
Quick adjustment for that headshot.
I'm pretty
What
good.
was that reaction? A great kill for Lightning Fast, but the snake bite eventually does flush him out. Benkai.
One enemy
Big
remaining.
one-on-one.
Now, last one
Spike
standing here.
down A.
Up against Laz. Gets the dart.
10 seconds left.
Tucks back behind
No
the
time?
shots.
Oh man, we've got
does.
7 seconds on this.
Is that he kind of has to stick for this one.
Damn, okay,
Benkai
pistol
will
each.
be
This
able
is,
to
it's
get it.
actually on.
3K for him. For
That's
Global
the
to
mad
take their
thing,
first
it's
pistol
actually
round.
on.
Yeah, Benkai did spot him, but Laz did not, as he was, I think, just jumping around, hoping to maybe catch a glimpse, even through the minimap. But no, and again, because he just had like, what, single-digit seconds to plant that spike, he had to rush in. But yeah, you're absolutely right. Lightning Fast, again,
Player standing.
man, do pretty hefty things even by himself. Through that really helped out Benkai, solidified at 1 versus 1. So Solid pistol for GE, and this is what they're hoping for. This is what they're looking for.
Benkai just finalizing the setup here as Polvi swinging out here towards long. Outlaw in hand. Oh, as the jump peak, Russ.
Yeah, and this is going to be good info with the
spotting
knife.
At least depth. 0 point chucked out.
Two.
Getting the press on to 2. Given that he had a visual confirmation, he knows that there's at least 3 here.
Yeah, they don't want to push B long. They don't want to reposition there, especially when Polvi's holding with the Outlaw. Blaze King. Just a quick little check.
Just thinking about it. There is some support here.
Oh, he's aware.
Yep, the volley
so
at
aware.
his feet. Not going to eat too much damage. Rest of the team getting ready to try to creep in. I mean, I say the rest of the team, they're still very much split, worlds apart. One trap wire cleared out. Benkai setting up the other one to try to catch whenever
I
that
mean,
plane
yeah,
does come
they're
down.
not going to be able to get a plant on this one. We'll see who farms up a little bit.
That's trying to beckon them forward into this.
30 seconds left.
Time dwindling, another snake bite to further delay. Cut back across, the 0 point catch onto all. And that's just a massacre as the spray down comes through.
One enemy remaining.
Russ will be able to go ahead, pick up another 2, 3K in total. Now
Everyone's
four.
swinging on this one, and Russ manages to
Recharges
farm a
up
good
to go.
amount, so he gets his ult
Something flawless
relatively
here from
early.
Global. Now
Still have
just
the
2
Outlaw
rounds
into this
separating our
one.
squads.
That's saved enough that they can
Great
have
calls from Global
majority
there,
heavy.
Not to really play too
Only one person that can get one
too
shot.
much on lamps. You saw Russ was holding for a couple of seconds, but then he repositions in the back of triple just to go hand in hand with lightning fast. And it does make a lot of sense. They had the smoke. You know that ZETA has to push because there was just like 20 seconds on the clock. And even if ZETA did over push to where the players of GE were on that A site, that tripwire should activate theoretically to just catch them off because, I mean, it's just such a niche position. I really like it, but it didn't activate at all that time.
Okay, and on this one, we go for a aggro
Far
wall.
back here. Moving.
All the way across. Kind of suggests that they
all
want to
far
fight a little bit
towards
heavier. Or at least past one bit of the wall.
Getting ready to move up here.
They'll clears everything.
Out garden, nothing spotted,
Well-
but they do catch Russ, a glimpse of him at the very end of that Trailblazer. Seems like maybe ZETA again just trying to
All
feed some
persons
players
stack over
the center
towards here
map
with the
and then-
early info of the
Okay.
camera.
Spike
I
down.
was gonna say, and then take the teleporter. But Polvi has plans.
Yeah, this Outlaw's just too much value. They've cut the noise once again, and Polvi just went straight to the A site, probably thinking about a possible TP play.
I'm
Which
gonna walk into this
feels
though,
like it
right?
might happen, but because there's 2 players here of ZETA, maybe not. They don't have a flash.
No, they do not. Cam
But
taken
they-
out. Blaze King doesn't
Yeah,
fire. I'm not
maybe
sure
the
if they
bait works
spotted
on
him.
this.
It's like maybe, but either way, Yodan tries to walk up, just gets domed multiple times by the Stinger.
30 seconds left.
Clear on the Dizzy, the double push coming through. They line up for him, but the kills can't be found.
Damn, they
Now, last one standing, 180.
fully
Finn
owned
find the
this
kill, but
round,
as he
okay.
looks back over towards Hookah, he gets taken down.
man, you
Global
gotta- you
Esports
gotta call the
continuing to
timeout
run
soon.
this back.
Oh, that was very messy for ZETA. Did not get a chance to, again, find that entryway, especially when Hiroron was the first one.
Yeah,
that
and I
got
think
knocked
that's
out
so fine to
by
call a timeout
Polvi.
on this. Can't
And
be
because of
happy.
that,
Can't be
no
happy
guiding
playing
light
like
is
this.
available to take these angles. Now ZETA,
So
do
they
wanna
might
go
get a
for these
similar
strike
start to
contacts,
them back.
but They're doing it. They're doing it in positions where Global Esports have set their own crossfires, making it quite a difficult feat to do. So ZETA Division. as we
Hey,
see
you might
here,
actually
calls
have
that
the
time
script.
out. There needs to be some form of adjustment right now. They need to be able to figure out how to deal with Polvi, who
Bro, I
again,
don't have to
just
I don't have to
comes
explain
back inside, and
anything.
Somehow this man managed
think you
to
should be
still
asking
find that
questions to other
contact all the
people.
way from such a far distance.
He was playing around the world.
Yeah, he was.
From A to B to A. But ZETA, they're having this bonus conversion come through for Global Esports, using their first timeout here of the map. See what Carlisle and Junior have to relay to them. As we're seeing a couple sheriff purchases coming through going into this next round, but knowing that Polvi's got that outlaw, it's definitely a scary prospect as they get ready to go into this one.
Yeah.
Are we completing
That's in the
this
same
match?
position that
Don't
Polvi
think
was
so.
during that first half. He just
How's the
cannot
EMEA looking?
find
Are
that
they running on
entryway.
time? Any sign of a tech pause?
Are still very much aware of the power that Lightning Fast utility can do. And I say this with Lightning Fast actually putting so much influence throughout this entire first game. He's 13 kills right now for GE.
Okay, so Polvi gets, I mean, he still has this gun, and honestly, he could definitely farm. Everyone but one can tank this. And he, oh boy.
Oh, that just draws his attention over.
Yeah, and this guy had the trip and can't find it.
Range with the stinger.
They still can't find the tripwire.
It's for a satchel.
Oh
boy.
That
What
one
a
he finds?
shot!
That is a nice shot.
That one he gets.
And somehow, some way, it just starts looking fantastic here for ZETA in the eco.
Yeah. And with the trips here, I'd be super tempted to TP, but they are just walk contacting and taking a lot of jaws, and yeah, been some one shots.
Towards Blaze King's gonna do quite a bit of damage, knocking him down 23. Benkai now arriving. Flash goes in. Showstopper sent out. The funny thing is, Laz was just trying to grab a gun.
Spike planted.
He's caught up there by that mosh pit for just a moment.
Realistically, the only one who actually has a gun is Laz. A rifle, at least, that he was able to pick up. Everyone else is just on something else.
Oh. Here's Benkai with a quick turn. Able to find one. Looking for the second, but get it on. Will take him down. Blaze King.
Okay. And they managed to
shot,
get a
they
lot
remain.
of gun upgrades on this one, and I mean they had one hero gun, I think, right?
Across both halves,
And the Stinger.
5 rounds consecutively for Global. They get themselves back into the
Broadcast hasn't
driver's
even
seat.
started yet for EMEA.
Cash
Wait,
still
what?
very much in the hands of
do
Global,
you mean?
so they can get another full buy. Oh.
Okay, was that just a hard read, or did they see him?
Not even a
I
pre-show or
I'm
anything.
guessing Depp, when he jumped up, might have noticed it and made the call, or the minimap, as you say.
Yeah.
They would have had vision on him one way or the other.
I would have liked to see the depth POV, though. That's half on this.
2-minute countdown. Dude, are they delaying so I can watch this
Okay,
map?
here's another interesting thing. Hiroron couldn't pick up any other rifles, so he's on an outlaw for Polvi. So I wonder how that's gonna pan out.
Okay, double trip behind. They did hear the dizzy, and normally people follow it because you want to try and pick it up. Not that we're trying to pick it up.
Very aggressive push. I mean, Global, they have all this information.
Yeah, and now what? And then they're going to go around. But honestly, he could satchel over these. Go over towards the site. We've got a camera, double trip over towards Hookah. One broken. Do they fall for the next one?
Polvi makes it across. I think he had to use a blast pack
No.
on top of that one.
And
Yeah,
Polvi
absolutely.
satchels
So they're
from
not even
far
looking
back
at
and
that
makes it
general
over. So
direction.
they have
They're
no
only
idea there's a
focused right in
flank.
front of them. They don't know the flank is about to come.
Okay,
Yeah,
plant
and
is
how many
interrupted.
can he
Polvi
get?
Moving his way forward. Sugar 0. Not watching for this one at all. There's the shot.
There's one. Nate's
Kill
pretty
comes
good.
in. Paint shell going to be knocked into the corner. Last forced to rotate out.
Lovely
He actually
shot.
wins the
Not
fight.
expecting
Depth
death
in the
here.
meantime. Watching from behind. Catches lightning fast. That's going to be the flankers.
Wow.
Man,
Now
Laz
they
is
just
a
have to
beast.
Pay attention towards the site itself. Earl Depth goes out. Blaze King, the last one, will now be revealed. Swings out, looks for Depth, can't quite make it happen.
Okay, not too
Zeta
bad.
Division will get
Money
themselves up to double
is
digits.
pretty much
Also, a
there.
tricky
It's only
situation
Blaze
for
King.
Laz there.
He's
Not
sitting
just
around
the flank from
3-1,
Polvi,
right?
but
2931?
the
Yeah,
paint shield as well.
2950.
On that
Got some
pocket that
ults.
he
So
was
someone
positioned
takes a
at,
hit
he
on
had
this
to
round.
push forward, and there you go. And still manages to pick up the kill on Polvi. Captain. My captain. ZETA IGL making it work.
Ewalt as well with the 8 months. Thank you so
Shuffle
much
of
for the
relief.
tier 1, bro. Appreciate you.
ZETA on the home stretch now. Global
Wait.
Esports can certainly slow them up as last pack out.
Okay, op
in
goes
hand.
out, and we are...
Nobody else in this position.
Okay, so I think what we missed was a Sky
meantime,
Flash
eyes very much
double
set here on
satchel,
the A
and then we can
sites.
just
Seeker's
exec
gonna
from
be let
here.
loose.
2
Russ now
Seekers are
starting
going to go over
rotate back
towards the
across.
site. One's going to go to
Trying
spawn, and they're going
reinforce
to...
this
I mean,
position here with the rest of his
they're in a
teammates.
good spot. They go through the
Class.
TP. They follow the fish with the ult. Nicely done, honestly. Isn't too bad. They pinch over towards here. Hero one, okay, gets forced out because of the nade. And they're not in great positions for this plant. As in, they're in awful positions for this after plant. So GE looking decent.
The wingman over onto the spike for the defuse. The
Still
paint
fine.
comes across the defuse. Still coming
Lil bro.
through, and it can't be interrupted.
Little bro
Blaze
just
King and Wingman will
diffusing
win
while
out
the
the round.
madness goes on. Okay,
Polvi on the
everyone
carry
goes
is
down,
looking
but they
forward.
got the
It's gonna be a
important
4K
defuse.
for Huron, but it is going to be Global hanging on.
At what cost, though? Look at that economic damage. Everyone is just hovering somewhere around 3,000 for Global here. The only one who could even purchase a rifle.
There is no pre-show? Oh, man.
That forces him into the half shield.
Hey, Troix, do you want to somehow delay for 10 minutes?
Yeah, sure. They were able to get that.
How's there no pre-show?
Rounded. Super important, but
Guys are getting lazy out there.
this round is gonna hurt economically speaking.
Certainly could. Step going out on a wide swing. Blaze King, though, a judge once more in hand. This ends up just being
The bait
right
for the
contact
judge.
swing.
I like it.
This could be bad for them, and it is. Step going to be taken down first and foremost. Sugars here going to have to try to back away. Quick clear out on that Dizzy. Stopping it from finding value, but Step dead. Already a big win here for Global.
Yeah, bait and switch works in the favor of Global there. Oh boy.
The nice reposition from the judge as well.
Sorry to get slightly worried for Global here, but you got plenty of tricks up their sleeve. And Blaze can love the reposition here on Hookah. If Yoran even dares to step just an inch there, you can already see Blaze King very much prepared for it. That means
Broadcast ordered. Walkouts. Oh, that's fine. They're still walking in. We got some time.
Though, yeah, tripwire as well as the camera available here. He's got to be careful that he doesn't get yeah, the battle of the cams. Who's got the higher definition? Hello.
My eyes are down.
30 seconds on this one. Only 2 people here.
Looks like he did spot Benkai. Benkai likely to have
It's going to be
spotted
hard for
him.
them to
Either
plant.
way,
It's
they're
a
not
lot up
further
to
forward
honestly
now.
Laz
Trap
probably
wire
being more
cleared.
aggro than he's going to want to
Lightning
be.
fast in the corner. Still holding on to the snake bites. Let's one to
Wow,
go.
that flash is
Wow.
incredible.
Pushes out of the
15
smoke.
seconds, they're going to be able to get a
Find
plant.
the kill. Benkai still lingering. Orbital strike sent down. Colby going to be forced
Yeah.
back.
This ult secures the plant here.
Spike
Yoron just
And-
plans through it. On the wire, Laz, Yoron going to be finding one apiece. It's just Russ and Blaze King left standing. Russ going for the chase, trying to rush his way in towards Lamps. Comes up with one.
Flankers inbound as well, and that's unlucky.
Reloading, and Laz gets the
Laz did
punish.
great on this round.
Now
Honestly,
it's just Blaze King here.
Hero One
He's got a
really
judge,
owned
there's
it with the
3
flash.
Players from ZETA completely scattered, so he will just
They
rotate
have
out.
no money.
Even
They
Saber
win
Rifle
one
as well,
round
too.
with the
There's that
defuse, no
rifle
one's
seal, I
surviving.
believe, on
And,
B-Long
bro, I can't
when
draw
they
zeros
got
anymore.
depth.
Yeah.
But it
And
was surprising that he wasn't able to pick it up, though.
this
Maybe
is
because
what
he was
we are
already somewhere
score-wise.
Hookah repositioning to
In terms of the
spawn.
money,
I
horrendous.
didn't really see where he was when
Map
Zeta
vetoes?
was pushing into
Give me
the
those
site,
vetoes.
but I can only assume that's what happened. The one
Blind
thing
Descent
that really
Breeze?
caught me off guard was
Who picked what?
did
I
Laz
guess
just
BBL
put
picked
a
Descent.
delayed trip that actually caught Benkai? Because again, Benkai was just probably not hearing all of the utility because of just how much noise
BBL
was
picked
happening
Bind?
around
Damn.
him.
Navi
You know,
are
the
giving it,
smokes,
bro.
the
Navi are
orbital
picking
strike and
Descent
everything.
against BBL.
And he got
They're
caught.
actually giving it.
And I'll start with that. The aggro push out that
Is a new roster, though.
really Lightning Fast just was not anticipating. Thought maybe he had himself covered with the smoke down.
Yeah,
the
Bacon,
snake bite as
they're
well.
crazy
Yeah.
for it.
But the aggression comes through. Sugar Zero very much rewarded for it. Zeta now up to 11. Global. Very limited tools. You can see
Yeah, and this
do
should
have
be
that pit,
relatively fine
without the
for
weaponry to back it up.
GE. They just got to watch out for Blaze King.
To have Blaze King go absolutely crazy with this Phantom, this hero rifle. Benkai toggle onto the camera, managing to spot quite a many few players here from Zeta. Goombot gonna be let loose. Trailblazer
Dog
goes and
checks
checks
out
all
all
trap
of
showers. Nothing spotted. so
Site,
Laz can
as
start
we can
advancing
see,
forward.
5-person stack.
There it is. That's the 5 stack from Global, 2 at the back of the site. Once these smokes dissipate, there is a chance for Global to make something happen. If Russ can set up a good flash, oh wow, that nade, ouch.
Shells will force that back. Re-swing
Yeah,
in.
fast
Jet
cleanup on
finds
this
2,
one.
Laz finds the others. Gets
Can
himself a third.
Zeta
Zeta Division
take us
now
over the line
up
just in
to
time?
map
4
point.
chances.
Match point.
Yeah, I
You
watched
Global
Navi.
was just hoping that Zeta
I
would
switch over
try
as soon
peek,
as this is
try
done.
push into
Maybe
Labs.
before it's done.
With wishful thinking that was, that nade clipped both of the lab players down to 50%. Yeah, I mean, at this point, you already know Zeta was just going to be
Mouth's Heart as well with
cleaning
the
up
3
house.
months. Thank you so much. Thank you
Not to
with
this
the tier
extent.
1.
It's a save, so maybe. But yeah, map point already.
Let's go.
Here we are. Ooh, first time we're going to see, I think, the operator in the hands of Polvi in this game.
Utilizing it once again. Let's
Oh,
see.
gets full control
Kinda value
showers.
fine, but I mean, as he
Picking
gets
the right
positioned
site on
here
this one.
On that A site, everybody from Zeta starts shipping.
No way.
Trailblazer.
That's insane.
I think he seal
The
lined
dog headbutted it.
the mosh pit.
Oh, Flash not finding its target, but Ice King.
Agent selection.
Caught off
Okay,
guard
we
by
don't
the
have
push up
long.
there from Depp. More aggressive
If
than he might have
GE
anticipated. The
win
spray
this
throw
round,
actually
then we'll
also
have
finding
to
some
sack it
connection
off.
there as Russ going to be knocked down to 85. Entering fire will soften up Depp just a little
That's
bit.
the
as
spike.
Sync bite
Spike accidentally TP'd.
prevents the retreat for the time being.
Spike accidentally TP'd and the op's holding the angle.
Only with an opportunity here, but Flash goes in. Knocked down to 3
Oh,
HP.
there goes the
Laz
op.
gets the punish.
It was all planned. Ult
Oh,
goes
he's
in, they
just
can
so
see
ready
one
for
on A,
Now
they
the
can
neural
just send
dip
it.
goes in. They stray away from the pit. Lightning Fast still just sat there on the B site. McKay just popped to try and delay, but put on finding Benkai back sight. Step up and over the top. The
Okay,
rocket goes
and
in.
Lightning Fast
They
having to
flushes
do
him
it
out of
all,
lamps, so
and
now it's
that
all on
feels
Lightning
like
Fast.
it is the end.
planted.
Perfect timing.
Depp
Would have to be an
just around the corner
absolute
here within the smoke.
round.
The push up comes through. The first
Okay,
shorty, the second.
There we go.
He gets the
Perfect
3K.
timing.
He